I love how like upbeat and like fun this one is versus like joy to the world, the Lord has come. Like, I don't need that today. What is up, Johnson family? My name is Cedric. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I hope everything's going fantastic. Hope you're having a great holiday. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, you know? But if you're not having a great day, stick around, boo. I got you. We're about to have some fun. So I'm super tired today. And if you know me, you know that coffee is like a daily essential. Yay, she's almost done. She's almost done. So the gag is, I started this video yesterday, but something came up in the middle of the video, so I had to stop recording. And so initially I was gonna do like a part 1, part 2 situation like I did with the Butterfly album, but I was just like, I have to drink coffee, I have to eat food, breakfast, and I have to record a video today. Why don't I just do them all at the same time? So yeah, I'm gonna be listening to the second part of the album while I'm making my breakfast and drinking coffee and whatever. So I'm gonna play the first part of the clip, or whatever you wanna call it. You guys can enjoy that first half of the album, and then I'll meet you back here and we're gonna enjoy the second part of the album. And if you would like to see more of my face in the videos over, please do not hesitate to subscribe. I would genuinely appreciate it. And besides that, I'm ready. If you guys are ready, let's get into it. All right, first up is Silent Night. Okay, all right. Okay. Sing for the choir, girl. Oh, that was good. Heavenly, heavenly peace. That was so nice. Let them know, okay? Okay, so that one was cool. Loved her vocals on it, loved the chords on that song. I loved the big room feel of the whole thing. She sounds gorgeous. It all sounds gorgeous. It's just very familiar. So I'm sure I'll be getting a little more surprises further on in the album. But so far, we're starting off on a very strong note. Now we have the ever classic, the legendary, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Oh, I saw, what was it, a couple days ago or the day before yesterday, whenever? I think it was Christmas Day, I don't know. But the Queen literally broke another record for like the most streamed songs on Spotify. I mean, granted, Spotify is a new platform, so it makes sense. But at the same time, like, name another artist who is still breaking records with a song released like 20, 24 years ago, something like that. Queen. I'm really trying to sit here and think of an artist who released a song and it became like a holiday anthem. I can't. Like, come on now. Like, it's insane. I feel like I've honestly heard this song more this year than I have ever. I don't know if that's just because it's just becoming more popular as time goes on, but I swear, like, I've always heard it, but I that's like the only Christmas song I heard, like, this whole month. I think she released this song at the right time. I think it came out in the right era of music. I cannot see someone nowadays releasing a Christmas song and it having the same impact as this song. So, yeah, legend. All right, next up is Oh Holy Night. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Ooh, I like that rhythm change. Her voice sounds so, like, it sounds so much thicker. Like, I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, like lowering her larynx, like on purpose to make her voice sound like thicker and deeper. Like, I can't really tell, but it just, I like her thicker sound here. That choir is singing. Like, it's crazy, just the subtle things, like the way that she approached that note just doesn't even sound like it would a couple years later. Not that it's like better or worse, but it's just crazy how different her approaches to different things are. Whatever, let's continue. Yes! I feel like I've heard that before. That riff before. I can't speak. I feel like I've heard that riff before, but I'm pretty sure she was the one that sang it. Like, I think I've heard her sing that riff live somewhere, like a clip on Tumblr or Twitter or something. I don't know, but she sounds amazing. Is this it? Like, yes! Her riffs, her vocals, I'm really trying not to focus on those, but they're just so good. And next up is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. Baby Please Come Home. Oh. I've heard this one too, I think. But is this one her song? Or is it like another like Christmas classic, holiday classic? This one sounds a lot more like commercially than the last ones have, I guess. I don't even know what that. Of all the songs I've heard so far, this is the one that I would hear on like a Target commercial or something. Ooh, saxophone, yes! I think my favorite part of that song was like the bass line. It was just so like, it was just so almost funky. Like it kept everything moving, and I appreciate that. I know that I've heard that somewhere. It had to be like on a commercial or like in a store or something. But yeah, I'm a fan of that one. It's very, very traditional Christmas. Yeah, it was cute. All right, and next up is Miss You Most at Christmas Time. I love her voice over a piano. Ooh. Why do I feel like this is like the opening to like a Disney movie or something? They're very that. Stop it! I wouldn't wait one more time. I would have practiced that riff. That was so pretty. Long that note. The way she just held it out for like just that extra split second, like. Oh my gosh. It was just such a cool like surprise in the middle of that little melisma. Yes, resolution. Oh, stop it. Mariah was blessed with like just the like I know that she works her butt off, so I don't mean to discredit that, but I feel like she was also just naturally blessed with the gift of emoting, like using her voice to like portray emotion very, very effortlessly. I could picture myself sitting like in front of a fireplace, like just like sipping some wine or something, like just kind of, you know, like just going over things in your mind, just what's the word? Evaluating, reflecting on things, and just being like, wow, I really miss him. Like, but yeah, I love that last song. I don't know if that's a Christmas like traditional song or if it's one that she wrote. Miss You Most at Christmas Time. Mariah Carey, songwriter, composers. Yeah, Mariah Carey and Walter. I finna safe. Open a safe. How are you lucky enough to have it all? Like I can't. Hey. Did you enjoy yourself? I hope you did. I hope past CJ was nice to you. So my coffee is now done, and so now it's time for the creamer. And let me tell you, if you're a coffee drinker and you like creamer in your coffee, you don't know creamer until you've had the Cold Stone International Delight sweet cream flavor. Oh, my bones. Yeah. Oh, stop it. All right, so Mariah, I still don't know exactly how I'm gonna play this. I'm using my phone. So record. Alexa. Play Mariah Carey, Merry Christmas. Alexa, play Mariah Carey, Merry Christmas. Alexa!
Merry Christmas by Mariah Carey on Amazon Music.
Alexa, next song. A classic. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. Alexa. Oh, what song is this?
This is Joy to the World from Merry Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Thank you, Alexa. Yes, give them the drama. So this is for the eggs. Yeah. And then for the sausage, and then a bowl for the waffle. Yes, bring it up. For my eggs, waffles. I just love the way that like she's like going back and forth with the choir. Like it's like a call and response type of situation, which I'm really here for. Like I said before, I love how like upbeat and like fun this one is versus like joy to the world, the Lord has come. Like, I don't need that today. I also loved how towards the end, like there was just like a bunch of layering happening to make the churchy experience. So many people like talking and singing and having fun and dancing and whatever. And so I liked how they almost replicated that or recreated that at the end of the song. And like I said before, I just love the back and forth conversation between Mariah and the choir. Oh, I got some shell in my egg. I like upbeat Christmas songs. And so like, I would bump that. That's one of my favorites off the album, I think. But can you have a favorite besides A, I, W, F, C, I, U? Whatever, next song.
This is Jesus Born on This Date from Merry Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Alexa, pause. Why does this song sound like at least the beginning with like the flutes and stuff, it sounds like it would be in like Kingdom Hearts or something. In a manger. This song makes me feel really like content. I love a nice resolution. So I think as far as the slow songs on the album go, that was one of my faves. I really thought that it was really gorgeous. Like I said before, I could see that song being played in like a video game, but like just the instrumental, because like, I don't know. For some reason I can't see Jesus is Born in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm just thinking too small. But I feel like I'm just repeating myself again when I just say that like, I was really a fan of like how her and the choir work together. It just seems very like seamless. Like it's one of those things like, I don't want to mention Beyonce, but I'm going to mention Beyonce. Where like Beyonce, like you don't see the rehearsal, you don't see like the stuff behind the scenes, you don't see all like the struggle and the sweat and tears and blood and things, but you see like the outcome. You see how everything kind of comes together, but it's presented to you in a way that makes it seem like it's all effortless, even though there's like so much work that had to go into like making it all a thing. That's what I get from that song. Like there was probably a bunch of like work arranging it and getting all the choir people there on time and getting Mariah her Cheetos when she needs it. Like it was probably a lot, you know what I'm saying? But they pulled it together and they just gave us like a beautiful body of work, you know? This looks really like not waffly. Milk. The ho ho ho, you expire on the 31st, so we have to use you. I think it said 1 cup, but that's for 2 cups of the pancake mix. So instead of 1 cup or 1 1/3, instead of 1 1/3, I'm just gonna put some in and we will go from there, you know, because that's just what millennials do. We just wing it and see what happens. I got milk on my toes. a whisk? Is that what it's called? A whisk? We do. She's so cute. Oh, we definitely need more milk. Bam! So, how have you been? How are things? I heard your mom. And because I'm gonna be extra, I want more sugar in my waffle, so bam. Zing, 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 zing. Woo. Yeah! Okay, piano solo, yes! All right. So my bad, for most of that song, I was like, actually like actively like cooking and stuff, so I wasn't like reacting or whatever. So yeah, my bad about that. But when it comes to that song, ooh, I think I burnt the sausage, but burnt sausage is good, so we ain't tripping. I don't know if they were actually kids singing, but it sounded like they were kids singing, like in the choir in the background. I love the kids playing like sound towards the end. It's a classic Christmas song, so like I know the song obviously. But yeah, I thought it was a cool rendition. I think her performing that live on stage would be a really, really fun event. I think that she should do it like, I don't know what it's called, but you know when Disney does the like, when they bring an artist to Disneyland or Disney World, wherever, and they have them perform on that stage. Like, I've seen Fifth Harmony on that stage, I've seen JoJo on that stage, I've seen Ariana Grande on that stage. I just feel like that type of song is where that will be best suited for like a upbeat, younger audience, like it gave me a very, very kids feeling, but that could also be because like I heard these songs for the first time when I was like a kid. So it would just make sense that like that connection is there. But yeah, like that one. Another nice song off the album. They sound so gorgeous. Oh, that was so gorgeous. Alexa, pause. So I don't know how many of you guys used to like go to like church, like Baptist church or something, but I used to go to like Baptist church like all the time, like every single Sunday, multiple times throughout the week for Sunday school and for like choir practice. And so like this ending, I don't know if it's like we're at the end, but like this part of the song reminds me of like when like you would hear the choir, like just, I don't know, like it's so hard to explain. The best word that I can think of to describe it is just like holy. Like you just feel very like ascended. Like when you're sitting, especially as a child, and you hear the choir for like the first couple times, it is just such a profound experience. Maybe just for me because I love music or whatever, but just for me it was a really, really big deal. And the thing that ties that into this, it's just like the sopranos and the altos. Like the girls just sound so good. Like, and one of my favorite things about like females in choirs is like when they're doing like big chords, really thick churchy chords, and then they like very quickly phase into like a unison. And the fact that they can all sing like this and they all sound so like nicely blended and just in the pocket with each other, and it makes me so happy. So yeah, let's continue. Okay, that song, like I know what I want to say, I don't know if I want to say it, I'm just going to say it. I personally, my personal opinion, I liked the choir in that song more than I loved Mariah in that song. Not to say that Mariah was bad in any case, like she obviously, you know, helped drive the song, it's her song. But, like, or her arrangement, but like the choir just sounded so beautiful. Like, it's almost like she took a seat like during that song, should have stepped back, like, okay, this is their time to shine. Like, I want to let them get their moment, you know, because I will have my moment. I will have multiple moments. Like, that's what I got from that song. Like, the choir just shined. Like, it was, oh, so gorgeous. That song is another favorite off this album, even though it's a classic or traditional Christmas song. I thought that arrangement was probably the most beautiful that I have heard so far. So yeah. Gorgeous. I can't. So before we listen to the last song or the last two songs or whatever, I have the eggs done, I have the waffles done, my coffee is bomb, and now all I need to do is make the waffle, which is going to be so good. Oh, look at the steam. Oh, I like this one. No! Okay, so I do have a question though. Oh, this is all steamy and stuff. So, Mariah, she seems way more like gospel-y early on. Like choir-y, like gospel-y early on. Ugh, my waffle is done. Stop it. There's been some, like, certain times where, like, she's been really, really, like, hardcore R&B. And then there are other times where she's like this, where she's just like, yes, praise him. I mean, granted, this is like a Christmas album, and so it's like, it kind of comes with a territory almost. But I still feel it's a good question to ask because I didn't listen to her earlier stuff, like super early stuff. So I don't know if she came out of the gate with gospel. Yeah, but I'm sure you guys know, obviously, so let me know. Oh, I need a tambourine. Where's my tambourine at? And we get a fade out? Wow. I worked hard. I'm like sweating. I'm a skinny dude, but I'll still pick this outfit. So, why was that another favorite? And I think it was mainly a favorite just because it was so authentic. Like, I dead ass remember being in church and like doing that. Like dancing like that. Like, mainly because I would just see other people doing it, and so I would just assume that I needed to, you know. Can we talk about her vocals? Throughout the entire album, she just completely like destroyed everybody else. Like, I don't really listen to Christmas albums that often, so I can't really compare and contrast. But I mean, y'all, like this album was just something else. Like, I don't know how to even, I loved the, I just loved the choir aspect. I just thought that she did such a good job at like providing that opportunity for them. There were so many times where they really got like moments to shine, and so I feel like it wasn't even just her Christmas album, like she shared it with them in a way, which was so cool because it gave them the opportunity to really play at each other's strengths and weaknesses and just kind of create the best body of work possible. There was a lot of call and response from the choir. Mariah would have her moment and the choir would have their moment, and like, I don't know, it was just very, very well put together. Everything was, it didn't seem rushed. It didn't seem boring. Everything was exciting. Everything was interesting. Everything was intriguing. Like, wow. I don't know. There just wasn't one song that I was just like, oh, this is boring. Like, skip it. And then this album has like the Christmas song, period. Like, Mariah Carey owns Christmas. She literally owns Christmas. Like, wow. Yeah. I'm impressed. I loved it. And here's our finished product. I don't know if you can see it, but we got the waffle, we got the sausage, we got the eggs. It is what it is. We're done. It's done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out and for listening to me today. I genuinely appreciate it. I'm about to go eat, and I will definitely be seeing you guys in the next one.